Hey, man. Let's go! Just like that. One more. Keep it going. Now we're rolling. Get your mind right.
Let's go! Yes, easy work.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
But we're talking about high-level analytics here. I know.
Hey, MP, you busy? Something just came up I could use your help with.
I was thinking of adding on a scout for Northern Territories. Let me see the numbers.
If you keep seeing this much talent, we may want to explore adding.
Watch out there, MP.
And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Johnson in at the small forward.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Now here's Fultz. Coming in off a 12-point game his last out. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, you've got to be aggressive defensively, no doubt. But at the same time, you don't want to send good shooters to the line. Play hard, be aggressive, but under control.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And Curry, the bucket on the assist by Harris.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Banchero, defended by Durant, and Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They need a good offensive possession. Time out of the game right here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Here's Easy Breezy. Basket good. Easy Breezy's got 6 points. And, Greg, we have to talk about the shocking news today. How surprised are you to see Othell Akpem dismissed?
I'm surprised it happened on the timeline it did. But you had to consider it a possibility after the social media debacle he had. You wonder if this will disrupt much with the players on the team.
The versatility of Carter Jr., I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Fultz. Easy Breezy passes to Claxton. And that one drops.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now, here's Banchero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Harris. An even 3-on-3 break. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Easy Breezy. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 9 points for Easy Breezy.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing.
They're boxing out on every shot.
And so Fultz nails them both.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
Here's Suggs. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will.
Time from Suggs. I love to see him being aggressive and taking chances on defense.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Orlando also making some changes. Bowl comes in for Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Here's Easy Breezy, covered by Anthony. Easy Breezy. And the Nets miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. And so in the game for the Magic, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fultz, just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Fultz. And Carter has it in the corner. Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Simmons. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Portland.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Easy Breezy. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Trains the three-pointer. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
And the Nets with possession here. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. 2 free throws. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know...
You got these guys playing great defense. Nice job.
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 14-point game, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Fultz, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, Suggs. We saw him with 10 points last game. Carter with a screen on Curry. Another miss by Orlando.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to get a good shot.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And, Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And they're on the break. Here's Easy Breezy, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys...
And Orlando making a change here. Holes checked in. Brooklyn on defense. Now here's Fultz. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. 6 to shoot. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now, here's Suggs. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Got a hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Banchero kicks to Fultz. Carter outside, fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Here's Easy Breezy, and he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Count it. Fultz has got 6.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Easy Breezy, good on the 3-point shot.
And some off-the-court news for MP recently. He announced he'll be a spokesman for Ruffles.
Oh, and he'll be great. And to be honest, you know, Greg, I'm not sure why Ruffles hasn't reached out to me. I practically live off the cheddar and sour cream. And I can say Ruffles has ridges.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now, here's Fultz. He's got 6. Here's Easy Breezy. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Driving it.
Oh, man.
talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to... keep pace with.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Fultz after the basket by Brooklyn.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Easy Breezy, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thomas checked in for the Nets. Orlando also making some changes. Johnson... He's checked in for Banchero. Hampton comes in for Jalen Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And they call the foul, so he's got the...
against physical.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a massive lead of 30 points here at the...
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Nets, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People were talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the Magic.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Easy Breezy has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Easy Breezy out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Here's Fultz. Some solid defense from Easy Breezy. Brooklyn's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Makes it off the glass. Easy Breezy's got 44.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Here's Banchero. And no good as it rattles out.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Took him no time at all on that one. 47 points for Easy Breezy.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Shot from 12. Fultz, no good.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Johnson kicks to Fultz. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
With the drive.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Passes it to Carter. And again, unable to change momentum here. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And the basket by Johnson.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Fultz. Three-pointer. It's Curry outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got his 7th assist in the game. The Magic have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. There's the pass to Banchero. To the middle. Here's Carter. Misses off the left iron. And the Nets with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Fultz brings the double team. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Johnson outside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Some solid defense from Harris.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Suggs with the ball. And here's Fultz. Pass to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Curry. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Brooklyn, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now Suggs. Johnson outside. A step back shot here. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Easy Breezy. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Easy Breezy's got 57 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That one doesn't drop. The Magic go the other way with it. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Now here's Banchero. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Easy breezy. That's good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, and helping them to maintain that lead.
And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Watanabe comes in for Kevin Durant. Warren's checked in for Joe Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Seth Curry. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bol, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Gary Harris comes in for Banchero. Hampton, he's checked in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Out left to the wing. Here's Easy Breezy, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And dumps it right on top of R.J. Hampton. Oh, man!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already. The net shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Fourth. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? Hold on. Let's start my man Nate Dogg right here.
Any thoughts on the departure of Othello Akpem?
You know, John, I'm only worried about the people inside these walls. So if Othello's not here anymore, then we'll move forward with whoever we have and continue towards our goals to bring in a championship to this city.
All right. Thanks, MP.
Yeah. Nate, you got anything, man? Chilling?
Let me ask you this. Do you feel responsible for Othello's departure?
Not even a little bit. Because all I've done since getting here is work my tail off to the bone to be the best player that I can be. So if Othello doesn't want to be a part of that, that's on him.
So you weren't hoping for his departure then?
No. You know, Nate, I always hoped that he would come around. But things just didn't work out in that way. I personally believe that people learn, grow, and better themselves. That's my whole point in life, at least.
So Akpem needs to better himself.
Absolutely. I mean, I think with time, he'll understand that he should have done things a little bit differently here. You can call that whatever you want, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think that's enough for today, guys. What do you think? Thank you. All done? All right, thanks, guys.
So, Freddie, what do you think? I mean, it's not bad, huh?
It's really impressive. The space, the people, the map.
Hey, man, you told us to win over the city, so this is us winning it.
Big moves require bold action.
Come on. Tactical maneuvers, military precision.
No, what did I tell you about those war
I
analogies?
mean, yeah, it makes me seem not genuine, but it's okay.
Is
I mean,
it?
we all know Ricky's heart's in the right place.
Yeah, see?
But he doesn't know.
You guys are a hoot.
We try, man. I mean, we try to keep the comedy flowing around here. Keeps that energy strong.
Yeah, I can see that. And I hate to be a bummer, and bring up something potentially uncomfortable, but I think we need to talk about Othello.
It's all good, guys. It's all part of the game. Talk to me, man.
So, given how publicly the incidents with our former GM played out, Ashley and I have been working to steer the narrative surrounding your rookie season in a less controversial direction.
Hey, you guys have been really doing your thing on the PR strategy, so I'm all ears. Talk to me.
Have you heard of Enterprise Monthly?
Who hasn't? I mean, they do all the lists. What? World's Richest Teenager, 30 Disruptors Under 30. Yeah.
Right, and once a year they do an issue on leadership where they crown the next big thing in a variety of industries.
Okay.
Finance, of course, law, politics, science, and maybe even sports.
I went to school with the editor-in-chief, and I've been in his ear about how you're creating a whole new paradigm for the athlete/businessman.
That could open up a whole nother world of business opportunities for us. And help us move past the Othello storyline once and for all. Put the media focus where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's on your considerable achievements.
Listen, that sounds awesome.
I'll schedule a time for you to meet one of their reporters, Anna Nunez. She's going to see if you're a good fit because this is their best-selling issue and they make a huge deal out of it. So if she's into your story, she'll be filming it. She'll be putting video segments online. The works.
This sounds pretty cool. Ashley, Freddie, I can't thank you guys enough for setting this up.
Yeah.
Let's get down to work.
Literally what you pay us for. But yes, I will keep you posted. What? Nothing. It's all good.
Cool. Well, now that that is settled, can we please put the piece on the map?
Right now?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
All right, Freddie, check this out. We have this tradition with the map
Oh,
where we
okay,
mark
here
the
goes.
territory that we've won. And since MP has just established himself as the future of this franchise,
Freddie.
Oh,
Come on, man. Don't say no. You got the honors,
Oh
man.
my
Come
God,
on,
no,
come
no,
on.
I couldn't.
Come
I-
on.
I shouldn't-
Fred,
Okay.
Slam it, 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 slam it.
that was very gentle.
No, Mila, that was a bad
That's
one.
it?
Well, I don't want to break anything.
I got caught up in the moment with you. That
You
was great.
guys, you're really something. You know that? This reporter is going to have one heck of a story on her hands.
Thank you.
And next time I'll do it.
You're going to go all the way with
Yeah, I just didn't want to break anything, so next time I'm going to get it.
There you are. Do you want to help me with something?
Crazy news about us.
at you, back at you.
Balls out on MP.
Got him.
That's all you.
Go T11.
Who's got ball?
Down low. Get back out.
Oh, there you go.
Let's work on what we talked about in the locker room. Yeah, man. Okay, we got this. We got this.
Come on, match up. Get fine. What y'all got? Yo,
Let's go, baby.
Go get this, man.
You got it. Yeah, Rocky, man. Let's do it.